Pisces, welcome to your general love reading. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. Ooh, the neighbors are doing what they love to do. They're making offerings to Our Lady of Perpetual Lawn Care again. Oh, it's like their favorite thing. As always, excuse any background noise. Lawnmowers, weed whackers, oh my. What's going on, please? What's going on for my spicy Pisces? What's up? What's going on? Once more, we're using the Labyrinth Tarot. Love it. Oh, and everyone, thank you so much for your birthday wishes. My birthday was November 19th. It was fabulous. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. It's fun being me sometimes. I won't tell you what I did, but like I told Scorpio, you could saw what I was wearing. I recorded some messages on my birthday. I had to. Sometimes I work up until the hour. That's just the way life is. But that's one of the benefits of working for myself, so that I get to work on my own schedule. You know, so I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it, honestly. But I was ready to go. I was like, I got to roll from work to not work, as I was explaining. So you want to check it out, it's in Gemini's message, a couple of other folks as well. All right, what's up? What's going on for Pisces? What is going on for Pisces? I'm seeing a lot of Piscean timelines. Upcoming Pisces. Some stuff is going down during Pisces season. Let me tell you, everybody's rolling on that February. A lot of people are. Late February to late March. Woo! A lot of Pisces indications right now. What is going on for Pisces? What's up? What's going on? Show me Pisces, please. Show me Pisces. What's up? What is going on for Pisces? And for those of you who have supported me over on my alternative channel, Whispering Stacks ASMR, thank you so much. I'm just absolutely loving it. I'm enjoying it. I'm taking my time with it. And for those of you who support me there, again, thank you. And if you'd like to learn more about it, it's in the description box. All right. Knight of Cups, eh? Oh, yeah. The Hanged Man. That's you. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Them. The Dancers. Oh, my. Oh, my. Somebody hitting you with some love energy, and you're like, Can we keep it chill? We balance this out. I want to get to, you want to keep it slow, steady. I want to get to know you. And somebody's like, I see the world in your eyes, Pisces. Oh my. That's quite intoxicating, isn't it? Whoa. Let me know if you're connecting to a fellow Pisces. And then we also have Gemini here. So the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, Six of Pentacles, and Pisces like let's pumped brakes. I'd like to get to know you. The Dancers, and somebody's like, I feel it with you, Pisces, and Pisces like, I see that you do. Okay, all right, that's interesting. That's very interesting. You're trying to meet it to something practically or fair or balanced, or keep somebody's love intentions or love energies kind of at bay, or to keep it balanced or practical or fair with that Six of Pentacles. I don't know. Let's take a look, though. It looks like love aspect. Somebody's love cup was trying to introduce itself into your world at some point, and you kind of remained suspended from it with the Hanged Man. Why? I don't know. There's this need to keep that energy balanced. You might want to be going slow with it. It might be that this person came on too quickly. It's not that you weren't feeling it. Perhaps you didn't know how to feel about it. In the meantime, you keep it balanced, which is very you. You always try to give some room, always. Typically, this is very Pisces. You always try to give some room, some breathing room to your connections, no matter how complex or layered that they are. And for you, very much so. You never really like fully disconnecting from a connection. You always try to make it work. You always kind of tend to be a neutral party. This person doesn't want to be a neutral party, though. Clearly. What's going on, please? What's going on, please? What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please. For the future, Pisces and this person, Pisces and this person. When you don't otherwise know what to do with somebody's energy romantically, or otherwise you tend to put them in the friend zone, which isn't a crime. It's just only difficult if you engage with somebody's emotions, but you know that you're not going to make good on them. That's when it's not a good thing. But for the most part, you are pretty good about keeping neutral acquaintances, that kind of thing. Someone who can take a step back and see things objectively. What's going on, please? What's going on, please? We got the Four of Pentacles, holding on to it. Eight of Wands, Judgment. You know, we are still holding back our full energy from this. I don't think you've stopped engaging with it either. There's a certain level of stronger intentions are needed with Judgment here. Okay. The Pentacles falling up heavily under your energy. You might have some Earth in your chart, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I still see hesitancy in you, but also still the willingness to communicate. Eight of Wands. Communicate and even act. But Judgment, something more is required. A stronger sense of direction seems to be required on your part, Pisces. We're going to see what's going on. The advice is the Five of Wands. What it is that you need to fight, I don't know. Fight for this connection? It's a choice. Not fight for this connection? It's a choice. Fight yourself? That's a choice too. Are you aware that you're fighting yourself? We need to see. Overall is the Four of Swords. See, there's a quietness around your energy that says, I don't really know how to fully engage in this, but I also don't want to let it go. Okay, there's a certain quietness around you. Now, Four of Swords, oh, it's healing. Yeah, but it's like super chill healing. It's like the chillest healing you could possibly achieve. It's like, I just need some space. I need some time to myself, you know what I mean? Like, I just need some time. I just need some chill time. That's really what it amounts to. It's just been quiet in my book. Like, for me, this is sitting down and having 30 minutes to myself to read and drink a coffee without interruption. That's what the Four of Swords is to me in my world. Okay, it's not like heavy-duty healing that we would associate with the Hermit or even Temperance. It's like, I don't really know how to fully engage with something, so I need to retreat, have some chill time, just see what occurs to me. Let's see what my mind comes up with, that kind of thing. So you are still holding back, but not fully disengaged from something. Part of you wants this, another part of you does not want this. In other words, we're going to see where that conflict in you is coming from. I do believe it's internal, not external. There could be some kick up or fight around you, sure. There might be some competition for your energy as well, especially if you're actively dating people. I'm just not getting it that way, man. That's just not how it's hitting me. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. Which one, please? Perfect timing. Doorbells and shit. You know, but at least when it happens right at a good break point where I can go back and be like, okay, this is where I was. So your baseline, straightforward. Let's start clarifying, or at least it looks straightforward. I say that and then it can be like a whole mess. All right, what's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please. What is going on with Pisces in this energy, please? You know, it might be that you're trying to show balance in a situation where someone is trying to offer you their emotional lover's energy and you can't fully accept it, but you don't want to let it go. And then you kick your ass for it, possibly. I don't know. But you need that retreat space. All right, you got to figure out what's going on. What's going on? Somebody need to see, please. What's going on for Pisces, please? What is going on for Pisces, please? Show me what is up with Pisces. Show me that Piscean energy. Show me that Piscean energy. What's up with this Knight of Cups? Show me this Knight of Cups, please. Show me this. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. There might have been a little love interest or intrigue at work. Oh, there's more to that story. Oh, there always is. What else, please? It doesn't have to be work. It's like a day-to-day structure environment. Eight of Pentacles is repetitious. Okay, so it's repetitious skill, repetitious experience, i.e. work, and then also structured, rigid environment, something that you can predict day to day to be true. So there was some love interest here, either surrounding your work or a steady, practical environment, again. And this went on for some time, 7 and 8 of Pentacles. Oh, there's a bit of intrigue here. Oh, there's a little bit of intrigue here. There's a familiarity here, but it didn't go beyond a certain point. In fact, if anything, it went backwards. 8 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. There was this sort of excitement around seeing somebody's energy, but it didn't develop. It didn't develop. Something did not develop. It did not take. It kind of stagnated. And yet, there was movement despite this. What the fuck? Show me this Chariot. Let me know if you're dealing with Cancer. You might have some Cancer in your chart. What is this? There was really no thought or practical insight as to why it wasn't moving forward. It was just kind of, how can I put this? It was just enjoying. We were just trying to enjoy the energy, but there wasn't any real progress either. And there was also no greater understanding as to why not. None. The Hermit's in reverse. We did not give real thought or consideration about why this wasn't moving forward. We just kind of accepted it. There is romantic energy here, but it was structured, practical, rigid almost, and even declined. We went from an 8 to a 7 of Pentacles. It kind of became ho-hum, or just acceptance. Acceptance. There was an acceptance here of energy. Well, this is just the way it is, and I refuse to think any about it. I refuse to think about how I can move this forward emotionally speaking with the Chariot. I refuse to think about how I can move this emotionally forward. I'm just going to accept this. I'm just going to accept this. You, them, the both of you, I don't know. The Hanged Man, the suspension of feelings. I don't want to think about how to move this forward. I don't want to think about how to move this forward. I'm just going to accept this the way it is. It feels enjoyable. That it's just about to say, this person is a friend and I enjoy their friendship, quote unquote. I enjoy their friendship. It makes me feel sexy, but they're still just a friend. You, them, the both of you, I don't know. It is over your card, the Hanged Man. It's like, yeah, this person's acquaintanceship feels real good. It does, but it's also suspended. It's not fully engaged in. And also, P.S., the Hermit in reverse, I don't want to think about how to move it forward either. No, no, no. In fact, it declined a little bit. I got used to this person's energy. It became less exciting. That Knight of Cups, over a structured, rigid period of time, again, could literally be at work. And then we just got used to it. The Seven of Pentacles, we just got used to this energy. It got comfortable. It stagnated. I didn't want to think about how to move it forward. Don't want to think about how to move it forward. Didn't want to think about that. No, no, no. I'm happy and have confidence in my special friend that makes me have special feelings, but I still keep myself separated from that with the Hanged Man energy. Oh my. Okay, them you, I don't know. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as it applies. Always. People have been forgetting that lately. Reverse energies as it applies. I say you or Pisces because it is default Pisces reading. Okay, so it could just as easily be in the reverse. What's going on, please? Show me the Six of Pentacles. You, I see you as the one trying to keep this thing fair and balanced, enjoying this special and or unique friendship, but not fully engaged in it, nowhere near it. Your feelings were kept out of it, or you tried to. In fact, you went out of your way to think about how not to move it forward. You did not want to indulge in that. It felt good, but also safely distant. I don't know how else to put that. It felt safely distant at the same time. Show me the Six of Pentacles. You're trying, okay, that's why. It's a Six of Cups type situation. Oh yes, we know this person. They could be an ex, reintroduced. Ace of, this is not for all of you, Ace of Wands. For some of you, this was an ex that was reintroduced into your environment. Okay, that's very specific. It's, and they, oh dear, okay. This is what put you into a place of Four Swords. Oh, God, we thought about that a lot. Four Swords, the offer, the offer, the offer, the offer, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Moving it forward, making it real, something like that. But not allowing ourselves to do it. Our most official selves would not allow us to do it. We remain disconnected from it. We thought about it a great deal, how to make it real, how to bring it into reality. It is a Six of Cups over Six of Pentacles. Somebody's old soul energy, love energy, got reintroduced in a practical way. The means and methods in which to move it forward was there, okay? But we chose not to think about it or indulge it. we just got used to it, and it felt comfortable that way. I can observe this special connection from a safe distance, emotionally speaking. It's got to be fair. I got to keep it fair, keep it fair. So, well now, keep it under the moon. You. Keep that connection under the moon. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Like Lord of the Rings, keep it secret, keep it safe. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Buried under the moon energy. Nobody knew. Oh. Nobody knew. Nobody but you knew who they were to you. If they reintroduced themselves into your life, you kept that a secret. Nobody knew that they were your ex. Nobody knew that you two had dated or something like that. Like, oh, I used to date that one. That's not what happened. No, no, no. You kept that connection quiet. You kept your past history quiet with this person. It was just private. It was just for you. Okay. But you didn't indulge in it either. I'm still waiting to see the reason. Oh, I'm sure I'll see a reason. Duh. It wasn't for lack of want. It wasn't for lack of want. But it largely remained undecided. It largely remained undecided and under somebody's wishes and wants. Very much so. Okay. Oh, it was a secret connection. We kept it quiet. We didn't tell anybody about it. Oh, but we were seeing them. The Lovers connection, the one that surrounds you, very strong, very powerful. Show me the Lovers, please. Oh, Pisces, I'm going to get all up in your business now. I'm going to get all up in your business now about your special friend here. Show me. Show me, show me, show me, show me the Lovers connection. You kept it quiet. You kept it quiet, and this was a conscious decision on your part. You didn't tell anybody that this person got reintroduced into your atmosphere in some way. It could have been work. It could have been as a hobby thing. I don't know. It could be as simple as that you two kept seeing each other at the same place, like they moved back to town or some shit like that. And then you got reintroduced into the environmental pool. Okay, enough so that you got comfortable seeing them, but without actually considering how to move it forward. You kept it under the moon energy. I am aware of this person's private connection, and that's exactly how it's going to stay. I have memories with this person, 6 of Cups. I've known them a long time. We've shared memories. We've shared cups. We've shared intimacy on some sort. Nobody else is going to know. They got reintroduced into your environment. I don't know how, and I don't know why. You do. You can fill in those blanks as you see fit. Oh, this one's interesting. It was a sort of connection we secretly enjoyed. We secretly enjoyed this connection, but we also... They just happened to be a friend that turned you on. That's all I'm saying. They happened to be a friend that turned you on. That's the kind of friend that they are. Okay? Show me the Lovers, please. If it was a friends with benefits thing, I don't know. Let's keep going. Show me the Lovers, the one that surrounds you. Strong connection, of course it is. Yep, 3 of Cups. Boom. You saw them, they saw you. They wanted to see you. They wanted to connect with you. What else plays about this person? It was a conscious decision on their part, 2 of Wands, to connect with you. It was good to see you. But it also caused pain. There might have been some third party here. It seems to be, I know this sounds stupid, because there was like, oh my god, it's the 3 and 3. It's the worst of the 3s. It's the worst of the 3s. Yeah, I know, but I also read tarot, like, a lot. Okay, so, given the opening and how disconnected, that's not right. Familiarity. Familiarity, environment, and circumstances played into this just so. We got used to it without accommodating it. We got used to it without accommodating it. It was enough to see this person that we got used enough to seeing this person that that part of ourselves was indulged without actually indulging. There might have been a couple times where a line was crossed, but it looks conversation based to me. There you go. Those lines are up to the two people involved. Because somebody here was determined to keep this connection balanced, fair, to respect it to some degree, but keep it secret because it meant more to them than they were willing to let on. That looks like it's you. This is just happens to be one of those special friends that did special things to you or for you. We refused to think about how we could move this thing forward, but it still felt good, but we got used to it too. We got used to it too, Pisces. Yes, this person had very strong lover's connection towards you. They recognize it, and it also caused pain in them simultaneously. Because again, it looked like it was limited. It would look like a limited situation to me. A very constrained occurrence between the two of you. It was very strained. So whether or not you two were crossing lines, could be. I'm sure somebody felt that way. I'm sure somebody felt that way. Hierophant energy. That's what I say. I'm sure somebody felt that way. Even if it wasn't in the physical, real world, spiritually, somebody felt that they were crossing the lines of their vows, their commitment energy, their higher plane of spiritual existence, and so forth. So the both of you might be in connections, relationships, or commitments. Okay. But yes, somebody felt like they were crossing the lines. Very strong lover's connection. You two are bonded, soul bonded. You two are absolutely soul bonded. They represent all our desires and everything we push away all our life, everything we've been told to push away, everything we told ourselves we can never have is what is personified in each other. I can't have you, you can't have me. We've been told that all the world and all our lives that we cannot have each other. Right? It was a case of divine timing. It was outside of either of your control. It was, you two were meant to meet. And you were supposed to prove to each other that you had healed. But yeah, it felt like you two were crossing the line. Even if it wasn't in the physical world, it was in the spiritual realm. Okay? Where somebody was crossing the line of their vows. And it could have been the both of you. But yet, I have to insist. I have to insist. The guilt is stemming from, I have feelings for this person at all. Not that we did something, but that I have feelings for them at all. That's where, for somebody, that's where the line was. I shouldn't have feelings for this person at all. The big threes are here. I'm not going to say they're not. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups. It's all here, baby. And the Hierophant, frowning, Mr. Grumpy Pants, looking at all this. This X is under the moon energy. Holy shit. Lover's connection. Oh, it's all here. All the best parts of everybody's major soap opera is right here. And yet, there's a certain level of no flavor. It's like the most boring love affair I've ever seen in my life. Now, I'm not trying... I know that sounds weird. I know it does. By all rights, Pisces, I can... Whatever the worst is, I'm looking at it. Okay? But I'm telling you, there was a certain level of practical balance that overrode everything here that 2 people or more were experiencing. It still falls flat. There were safety measures put in place between the 2 of you. Somebody would not expose their emotions. The other person would not expose their physical self until they got more from the other person. The other person intentionally withheld those emotions, and therefore the other person wouldn't give more of their self to the other person. It was like this. There was a certain safety net around these 2 people that said, so long as I withhold, this other person will too. It's kind of like, it's the weirdest holding pattern I've ever seen in my life. But it still makes sense. Regardless, there might have gone up to full third party. Yeah, absolutely. Where it happened into the physical realm. But it really looks like spiritual disapproval. Somebody is disapproving of their own behavior, particularly where their feelings are concerned. I should not have feelings for that person at all. I shouldn't be aroused by them at all. I shouldn't have those feelings about that person at all, ex or otherwise. The fact that this person had to conceal that they were now working or in the vicinity of someone who they had a special connection with tells me straight off the bat they felt guilty from the very beginning. So that could have been where the first line was crossed, that I had to conceal their energy at all. That's where the first line was crossed, that I had to keep them secret, but it still felt good, like it was my secret, right? It's my secret. It gives me a certain level of confidence knowing that I had that person or was with that person once upon a time. Anyway, it's very complicated, Pisces. And if you're kicking my ass now, I can't wait to see what Cancer does to me, because Cancer always takes me on a ride. Jesus. Oh, God, we're all water, you, me, Cancer, we're all water, but Cancer takes it to another level. Even I'm like, fuck. Yours is straightforward. I just know Cancer's going to kick my ass. They always do. Oh my God. And I always tell Cancer this. Scorpio water runs like this. There's no confusion. Up, down, up, down. Cancer's like this. It just spreads the hell out. You're somewhere in the middle. Okay. Oh my God. You don't, that's one of your blessed superpowers, is that you don't really do extremes. Scorpio's like this. Cancer's like this. You're in the middle. Yeah. All right. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please. Cancer cross watchers, no offense. Honey, we're all in it. We're all in it. Okay, we're all in it. All signs have pros and cons. That's just the way it is. If you have a superpower, you have kryptonite. That's the way it goes. That is the great balance. That is black and white. That is sunset and that is sunrise. You cannot have one without the other. So I promise you, while you have a superpower, you are also going to have a kryptonite. No exceptions. I've yet to see an exception. Okay, what are we doing for the base or bottom? 4 of Pentacles holding on, 8 of Wands. I feel like there is some sexual motivation here, of course. I don't think it's enough to justify the sexual tarot. It's kind of straightforward. Yes, the confidence and the attractiveness, and it makes me feel good privately, and I try to keep my pride out of that, but yes, P.S. it also makes me feel good. So no, it's not, the sexual thing isn't enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Yes, it is? Really? Okay. There's something else here then. Alright, show me what else, please. Show me this 4 of Pentacles. I can still see we're holding on. At least energetically speaking. Okay, what's going on, please? What's going on, please? Show me. So that might be coming to an end. Death. Oh, my tummy. Scorpio to the 4 of Pentacles. And for some of you, the opposite. You might still hold out. You still might think that something's workable here. I don't know. Show me that 4 of Pentacles. So speaking of Cancer, if you have Cancer in your chart, you might want to check theirs out. The one I did, well, the last one I did for them, it was a predicament that says I'm in something, but I have hope for something else. The only compromise I could see was communication. I don't know. I do see communication aspects for you as well, but you might want to check out their last love reading from about 2 weeks ago. All right. 8 of Swords. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't see a solution to holding on, and I don't see a solution to letting go. Well, that's fair. 4 of Pentacles sideways. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Why the conflict? Why doesn't Pisces know what to do? Because that's it, baby. You still have passion for this person. It's not just fuck around energy. It's more than that. You have actual energy for this person. The Knight of Wands is our actual day life energy. I pull this all the time. This is me. I have rocket fuel that's unbelievable. You should see me go. Okay, this is me all day, every day. Knight of Wands is our personal energy reserve. It's what tells us to get up and fucking go. You don't want to let go of this connection because it gives you this energy. It makes you feel good. It makes you shake off that fucking stagnation. It makes you feel alive, and that's why you don't want to let it go. But that's also, oh, and that too. See, that's why I was told to use this deck. Six of Cups. It's not just the passion. It's not just about this person being able to turn you on. You have something strong with them. Six of Cups. I've seen it here several times. Lover's energy, Six of Cups twice. You two are energetically speaking fucked. Okay? You're going to be connected indefinitely. And that's why you don't know how to let it go. I know you're saying, how do I let them go? How do I let them go, Christina? Yeah, well, you can on the surface, where it's easy. In the material world, it's absolutely easy. You just stop talking to them. It doesn't make the feelings go away, and it doesn't make the memories go away. I know. I've been through it. Like I said, as I said that, you can check out your underlying. Do you want to see some scary shit? It's literally what I just said. You have to make the conscious decision to block that person. The Lovers, there they are again. You have to make the conscious decision as the King of Swords to block them. In the real world, that's real helpful. It is. And yet the heart space remains. It's what it is to have a lover's connection. And it's also what it is when we don't fully embrace it, or we're not in a position to embrace it. We always feel forever haunted by it. This is why you struggle. Four Pentacles, Eight of Swords. I don't see how to let them go. I also don't see how to keep them. Exactly. I know. Let's see what you do. I see a decision here. And there is something that indicates communication, possibly action. I don't know. The one or the both of you might be in commitments. You both understood, at least through verbalization, that a line was crossed, bare minimum. And then also you understanding that this person means more to you than what you were telling the world when they got reintroduced to your environment, whatever that means to you, and reintroduced to your life, the fact that you didn't say it or advertise it, or that you two had a history. That also tells me that in somebody's estimation, likely yours, there was just a guilt feeling because you knew what other people didn't. That could be all the line that was crossed. How far it went, I don't know. Okay, but in the real world, one or both of you are connected to other people. Okay. Let me know if you're connecting to a fellow Pisces or Sag. Eight of Wands. Show me the Eight of Wands, please. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. What about it? Oh. Okay. The Empress. Okay. What are you communicating and acting towards? Your household interests, your person, of course, your committed partner. Ten of Wands to the Nine of Cups. Wow. Show me Judgment. I need to see your decision. I need to see Judgment. Six of Swords. Moving on. The Tower. Page of Pentacles. There's something you are slowly investing in regarding your own emotions. About your own sort of emotional distance. There's something here you are slowly addressing and slowly investing in. It's so slow that it's even a surprise to you. There is this idea here of, I can't let this go, but I don't know how to embrace it. Okay, fine. It's powerful. I've seen it multiple times. And then your energies, your most current future-oriented energies that are both action-oriented as well as communication-based with the Eight of Wands is still going towards your commitment. It looks like it is yours. Possibly theirs. I don't know. The Empress, too. This is why I don't read more than two energies. The Empress to the Ten of Pentacles, your best actions and intentions are still going to that main person, the primary person. However, with it is a certain attachment with the Ten of Wands to the Nine of Cups There's something in you that's so terribly exhausted. There's something in you that's so terribly, terribly exhausted by your own wishes, wants, and expectations. And while I don't see an immediate outcome, I see you slowly coming, and I mean slowly, coming to a decision that surprises even you. And it's something to do with your own unhappiness. It's something to do with your own unhappiness. It's taking a lot for you to invest in this. It looks like it's a conversation you're having with yourself first. You will continue to invest in your primary person in the interim. You don't know what to do with this, but you also know that you can't let it go, at least energetically speaking. You're not engaged with it either. I know that. I don't know what happened with the disconnect between you two, but it's there. And I see your immediate upfront energies going to your primary person, but with it too, serious strain. Serious strain, particularly where your happiness is involved. You're going to arrive to a conclusion, I think, that even surprises you. I'd like to know what the hell you arrived to. But mostly I can see you're just now getting to this point where you're warming up to the idea that you're unhappy. It's like something that's long overdue. It may have fuck all to do with this person. Just in the general sense, Pisces, that you might have been unhappy for a long time. When you get to that point where your sense of personal fulfillment and happiness is so much of a strain to you, in other words, there's a certain dissatisfaction in you, when it gets so strained, that's when you'll begin to understand what it is that you want to do. You haven't been on page with yourself in a very long time. I think whatever it is that you realize surprises even you. Show me the Five of Wands, please. I hate to be so fucking vague, but that's just not how tarot works. Humans are intricate creatures. It's already difficult to read one person. Never mind two, never mind three. I think the biggest source of dissatisfaction for you is compromising with yourself. Yeah, well, Scorpio experiences that all the time. When we compromise our energy, we're grossly unhappy with it. There it is again. There she is again, underneath you. The moon. Like, next August might be real interesting for some of y'all. Eight. Okay. Stop fighting yourself. Stop trying to compromise with yourself. You need to understand who and what it is that you want. Five of Swords, because you've been unhappy for a while, particularly where that mental conflict is concerned. Page of Wands. The interest is still there. That wanting to live life is still there. That desire to be warm and loving and embracing is still very much there. But you compromise your energy, tell yourself to get over it. You know that doesn't feel right to you and it doesn't fit you. This is your advice. Stop fighting yourself. Stop trying to compromise with yourself. Do or do not do. You cause your own mental conflict, Five of Swords, when you try to compromise with your own interests and passions. Your energy wants to be open and warm and loving and receptive, to love and to be loved. That's it. So someone either meets those qualifications or they don't. And you trying to compromise yourself with anybody else who cannot meet those standards isn't going to work for you. It's self-defeating. Four of Swords, please. Show me this Four of Swords as the overall. Block, yeah, well, if you need quiet time, I suggest you carve out time for it. You need to protect time for yourself, Four of Swords. I just don't think you have much time for self-discovery right now. I feel like you don't have any quiet time at all. You need to protect that because you need time to think. There's some, I know you, honey, I know you think you went to school and you've learned everything there is to learn. You haven't. What's delaying a lot of this process in your decision making, because there is a decision here, you just haven't teased it out yet. And your decision will surprise you, by the way, when you actually do arrive to it, and you will. You need to protect more of your quiet time, please. Your mind cannot settle down. It's like you have no time to think. You need to do some healing, and then you need to protect that quiet time. You need to protect it. You need to guard it. There's something that you need to do. So if you have slacked off on, like, say, for instance, so for me, for example, one of my quiet times is exercise. So even though I'm at the most physically active, that is when I have the most recovery time, at least mentally speaking. And that's when my thoughts are my own. And I guard that time viciously, because if I don't make time for that, no one else will. People can and will consume your time. They can and will consume your time, and it's going to keep happening so long as you keep allowing it. So protect and guard your quiet time. You need time to think. You need time to heal. You need time to feel with that Hermit energy, because he's both thinking and feeling simultaneously, and you need some fucking quiet time. Okay? Your energy is too fragmented, too chaotic, and that's why you don't know what to do. Okay? You're being pulled in multiple directions. At least energetically, you are. But the biggest energetic pull is coming from, do I let this person go or hold on to them? I'm in this commitment and I want to make my person happy, but at the same time, it's causing me phenomenal strain. Six of Pentacles. You can keep things fair and balanced while discovering these things for yourself. You can meet your real world obligations while you yourself retreat and understand what it is you're actually experiencing, and for who and for what and for why. Okay. You are arriving to a conclusion. It's just, I think it's a surprise even to you. I wish I could get something more conclusive, but I can't. Your biggest question is, how come I can't let them go? I've seen it multiple times. I'm sure you have as well. You can keep barking at that particular tree, honey, but that tree ain't going to change. It was a strong connection. You know, you knew each other in this lifetime and possibly the last one. If you believe in that. I'm more likely to believe in that than twin flames, I'll tell you that right now. You ever met somebody and you feel like you knew them all your life? Like you understood them and what they meant to you straight out the gate. You just had an undefinable feeling about that person, and that they would be in your life for a long time, or perhaps that they already were. And you just met them. That's what this is. Before you can do any long-term decisions or goal-making, etc., and I see that you have a very strong practical streak too, so I can see why that's frustrating to you. You're going to have to do a lot more work on yourself first. Until you understand what it is you want, you're not going to be able to make a decision. But when you do, it's going to surprise you. Can I get some truths here? I do know this. If you feel like in your current energy you're constantly compromising yourself to maintain a sort of peace, it's bullshit. It's not working. You're not peaceful at all. You are energetically restless, your mind is restless, and your emotions are... If you have some Leo in your chart, I suggest you use it. Unspoken truths, please, for Pisces, for the person, for the other. Unspoken truths, please. Solitary, that's exactly what I'm saying. Sometimes you just feel so withdrawn and so lonesome, and that's the downside to compromising energy. You end up compromising yourself to death and you still end up feeling alone. So sometimes compromise really just is a slow way to lose. You know? And you just end up feeling alone sometimes when you shouldn't feel alone. And there's times when you need to be alone. And you need to carve out that time for yourself. It will help you heal and understand yourself better. Okay, it goes both ways. All right, some of you have yet to discover how alone you have actually felt these past several years. One day. Whoa. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This was so random. I'm sorry, Sonia. This is such a serious reading, and then I just heard a very masculine, or felt a very masculine energy, because it's based off these two cards that even I was like, oh. One day, I'm going to get that one. Jesus Christ. It was just a huge waft of masculine energy. One day, I'm going to get that one. One day I'm going to get that one. One day I'm going to get that one. Oh, oh! Didn't even see it, Pisces. I didn't even... You fucking with me. Stop it. All right? I didn't even see it. I told you I got hit with... I didn't even see this fucking card until I looked down. I saw these two and that was it. I said it was... I just got hit with huge masculine energy. One day, I'm getting that one. One day I'm going to take that one down. I told you. This is the difference between reading cards and having intuition. I told you. It might have been a third party, but for some people here, it didn't cross a certain line. It was a spiritual line that was crossed, or an energetic, emotional line that was crossed. I shouldn't have feelings for this person. I don't care how good it feels. I told you. For some people, it never crossed that line. And it was that idea of, if I did, it would nourish me and it would feel good and I would become addicted to it and I would want it more and more and more and I would want more of it. That's what I'm saying. Somebody here was terrified of crossing that line because once they started, they wouldn't have been able to stop. They would want more. I would need more to nourish me. And it was like this one day. And also there's the terror here. There was absolute fear of one day giving in to that connection. It wasn't just lust, as we've seen. There's love here too. It's an old soul connection between the two of you. But it's so strong. It just feels like it's a bunch of chemicals running around. Okay, everybody's breathing it in, all right? And it just feels like you're getting high off of this person's presence or their smell or their whatever. Is something about them that's extremely intoxicating. And there's that masculine energy. As I said, I got hit with that one day. One day, I'm going to get that one. One day. But also, if I did, it's going to nourish me and I'm going to want more. I'm going to want more. Somebody feels like they were so entrenched with that energy that they had to purify themselves. That they just want to confess of everything that was never said. There was too much confusion. Somebody racked it. Oh, the other side. There's the feminine energy. The one who was on the responsive side. The feminine energy. I saw the masculine plain as day. The feminine energy is sex-relevant tarot. It's more to do with the energy. Masculine energy in tarot is equated to the sun. The feminine energy is equated to the moon. It's sex as shit. I can't undo that. It is what it is. So the feminine energy here, I saw the masculine. I'm terrified of indulging in it because it might nourish me and I want more. And I'll want more. And I'll want more and I won't be able to stop. The feminine energy here says I'm confused. It must be all in my head. This is one fantasy. There's too much unspoken things between us. Somebody confessed their feelings, the other person not so much at all. The feminine energy said, this is all fantasy. I'm too confused. Nothing ever happens. There's nothing spoken or nothing confirmed. Something like that. There's the loss behind them. They felt the loss of it before you did, or something like that. Or you felt the loss of their energy before the other, etc. Anyway, so yeah, there's... Oh my goodness. Honey, the sooner you can go into hermit mode, protect that precious time that is yours and only yours, where you are without interference. Be willing to do the deep work. Why did you react this way? What are your feelings exactly? Why did you push? Why did you pull? Why did you engage? Why did you feel good at all? The sooner you can do that, the better you can understand. And it's not just that. I can tell that you feel cold. The more you try to compromise the energy, the colder you feel. when that's the exact opposite of what you want to feel. You want to feel warm and embracing. Pretend. Somebody stopped pretending. I don't know. Pretend is in reverse. I don't know. There's a sort of vague, elusive idea of a second chance one day. Perhaps one day. I don't know. Okay. What else, please? I told you I got hit with that masculine energy so hard. It was ridiculous. The wealthy man. It could be that somebody's literally wealthy, or I'm just saying a main male figure. Again, that masculine figure, someone who has confidence because he knows what he has acquired. Also could be Scorpio energy. The power number here is 13, or the 13th might be of some significance. Okay, wealthy man, someone who just works hard, by the way, is very proudful of what they've managed to accumulate, resourcefulness, a lot of investments, and they are married. This person is married. The wealthy man is married. That's what it looks like. Number 3. There you go. That is also 3 is Empress energy, so the dual card of Taurus Libra does not have to be. What else, please? What else about, okay. Concerns, all concerns, no resolutions. So this is the person I'm speaking to the most. Message of concern, important messages, caused concern, something caused concern. The 7th might have been important to some of you. What else, please? Community. There's this idea of I look a certain way in my community. Okay. I have a certain standing in my community. I'm resourceful. I've accumulated so much wealth. I have a certain look in the community. I have to look a certain way. There's concern about that, about one's appearance specifically within their community, especially if they're very, very established and or very resourceful, or they have the face is always present within the community. In other words, somebody was afraid of losing visibility in others' eyes, especially if they're outstanding in the community. What if my marriage or whatever, and gotten into a third party and everybody knew. So there's this overwhelming sense here of saving face within the community. I cannot lose face value. I cannot lose face value within my community. There is concern about that. I'm the man. I am the man. I'm in a marriage, something like that. Everybody looks to me. All eyes are upon me. I cannot lose face value to my community. I cannot. It was a privileged lady. We got a wealthy man and a privileged lady. Someone's used to having, there could be a fear of loss of wealth, of course, or somebody's used to a certain level of maintenance in life and they don't want that disrupted, particularly their comfort or their wealth. We cannot put that in jeopardy. Time is a thief. Yeah, I can tell time has passed. I can tell time has passed. And time is a thief, you know? Absolutely. Once you spend that time, you cannot get it back, which is why I think the greatest crime is to waste somebody's time. Once it's spent, you can't get it back. You can try to make up for it. Absolutely. That's always a possibility, but you cannot get a refund on time. Once it's spent, it's gone. So, it's just, I don't know. To me, it's one of the biggest disrespects in the world is to waste somebody's time. To screw up somebody's name is a big offense in my book, and then also to waste somebody's time. Because time is so precious and it's so fleeting. You can't get it back. That's why it's so important that we honor ourselves, our convictions, our truths, and our connections. As inconvenient as they might be, and they usually are. Distant horizon. There's this vague idea of one day. Okay. This vague idea of one day. Time is a thief. One day on the distant horizon. Okay. Kisses. That's what I'm saying. I know that's what you want, honey. Unconditional loving, giving and receiving. Affection should be easy. There was this idea of simply falling in love. Didn't mean to happen. And by all rights it didn't, not on the surface. But there was a sweetness here. It was unconditional too. Somebody didn't ask you for anything. Everything that you associate with the burden and the resources, etc., this person didn't ask you of. They just wanted your love, as far as I can tell. But the idea here was the stability. Palm tree. What is stable? What is permanent? What has growth to it? What has endurance? The palm tree. What can endure? Does love endure? Does affection endure? Somebody was hurt and they act like they weren't. Mask, heartbroken, hand of cards. Somebody here is wearing a mask. Somebody was heartbroken and they act like they weren't. Somebody played their hand. Somebody put themselves out there on the line and they got their heart broken. Somebody tried to open up. Somebody was trying to be so vulnerable. There was a moment where somebody was trying to be so vulnerable and open and the other person rejected it. It was heartbreaking. But they act like they weren't affected. Okay, that's enough of that. What you do, I do not know. But it'll be interesting that you find out. I know many of you are like, oh, this, that, and the other, it's already happened, it's never going to happen again. I promise you, the Pisces I'm speaking to, you're not done learning your lessons yet. Rather, the course of direction of your life. You seem to be having a difficult time understanding what truly makes you warm and happy. And it's going to surprise even you when you get to that answer. Double cats, you're both intuitive. You're dealing with someone, not just you, but you're self-intuitive and so is your person. The feather, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, octopus, feeling many things but not in a cohesive way. Someone is trying to heal their heart. Also, proof of somebody's vocation, possibly nurse or in the helping fields, Anchor, we need an emotional anchor. We need to feel safe at all times. We need something to anchor ourselves to feel secure to feel attached to in order to feel part of this world. Bats, somebody might live in an area like myself where there's a lot of bats in the population, or it just feels like, and it was it feels like a dark chapter in somebody's life when really it was their biggest learning lesson about love and life and what it means to make decisions. Shark, cold water energy. Goldfish, somebody might have some goldfish. I keep getting the same ones lately. That's really weird. Big heart, yes, of course. The four-leaf clover, with some luck and time. Okay, we have the initials S, Y, Z, A, and D. A Z? Two Z's. Okay. W, B. Somebody's a busy bee. They're always busy, or we're going to make a beeline to somebody when we know what the hell we're doing. J and G. Okay? Alright, you guys. I hope this was helpful. You put in the comments as you see fit. Good luck arriving to... I know you think you know. I know you do, Pisces. I know you think you're decided. On the contrary, your energy says, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Not once, but twice. How do I let it go? You're all but screaming at me. How do you let it go? How do you let it go? I don't know. That's not for me to decide. That's for you to decide. I just know that when you do understand what it is you're doing and with whom you're doing it with, the answer is not as obvious as you think. Okay. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.